Hey guys, it is Kirsten here today. I had a fun little video idea because I almost thought of doing a Q&A, again, questions and answers video, but I thought it would be a bit more fun if I just kind of answered the questions that I haven't given you guys the option to ask yet, and just let you guys know 10 things that I would find interesting about me or that I would want you to know about me. I don't know. I just thought it would be a fun idea to do 10 fun facts about me as a ballet dancer. Now, we're gonna have double the fun because actually I decided to do a follow-up video to this one that I'm about to film right after this, and it is 10 facts about me just as a normal person, because I thought that'd be fun. I'm a big believer in dancers finding their identity as normal people and not just attaching everything they have to ballet. So that is my little ode to that belief. So here we go. And I do want to just add a little announcement. For those of you who live in the Oklahoma City area or somewhere close by, I am offering private teaching lessons. Teaching is something I'm super passionate about, I really enjoy, and I really love working with students either one-on-one or in very small groups, up to 6 dancers, usually 2 to 4, to help them accomplish their goals. And I love not only working with young dancers or just dancers really of most ages within adolescence. I love working with them, especially to accomplish their goals by giving them things to write down that they could work on and helping them to set goals for short-term and long-term periods of time, because I'm a big believer that setting goals leads to success, but not just any goals that are attainable, and also attainable through setting up smaller steps and plans of action to get to that end goal. So if you would like to contact me about this, I think the easiest way would be just to go on the Facebook page I created for this channel, TwinTalksBallet. Mind you, I haven't been posting on that. I just found that I don't have time for it anymore. However, it is still up and running. So if you'd like to go over there to Facebook and send me a message, if you are a student who would be interested in that, we could discuss place to meet and rates. So anyway, that announcement's over. So the first fact about me, is that I've always actually considered myself to be kind of a somewhat unlikely candidate for ballet. I know there are many other success stories. I'm not calling mine a success story, by the way. I'm just saying I dance professionally. So to me, I've achieved my goal. I'm happy. So this is my success. But that's always a relative term. Anyway, I always thought of myself as somewhat of an unlikely candidate for that because I grew up training at a very small studio. Yeah, it wasn't like pre-professional training by any means. And I just did the very best I could. My twin sister and I went to every summer intensive that we could. We tried to always get into better ones every year, and I didn't end up getting to go to a pre-professional year-round program until I was 17. And also, I was born pigeon-toed, so turning out, I mean, it's still kind of hard, but it's not something that came naturally to me. I'm not super flexible. I don't know, I just kind of always felt a bit like an underdog, but I'm pretty sure everyone feels like that, at least at some point. I'm also convinced that everyone in my generation truly believes that they're very weird and very unique, so maybe I'm just falling into that trap. Okay, so this is a fun fact. I hate buns. As you know, and as you can see, I have very short hair. I love having short hair. It definitely helps me leave the studio and feel like a much more normal person. And I just really enjoy the style of it. I think it's fun. So anyway, buns look freaking stupid on me, let me tell you. One time I was in a dressing room getting ready, and of course I have to do buns for shows, so you know I have some fake hair to try and make that look not quite as sad. And one of my friends was like, "Kirsten, I never see you in a bun, why is that?" And I felt like half the dressing room just kind of turned around and looked at me, and I went, "'Cause it looks stupid." It's so true, it looks so dumb. And by the way, I was just being dramatic. That's my sense of humor. I just really think it looks like a doorknob and it's really sad. So I wear a French twist to ballet every single day. And no, I don't think it's hard to put it up. It's actually easier than a bun for me. So anyway, that's fun fact number 2. The third fact is that I used to get so nervous before performing. Not when I was younger, but definitely after my Houston Ballet years and during the time that I was there. And actually all through college, I would get so nervous sometimes. I just felt like I wanted to die, honestly. And then I would question if this is even the right career for me, because it seemed like everyone around me was thinking, oh my gosh, I just love performing so much. That's what I live for. And there I was enjoying the whole process all the way up until it's time to get on stage. And then I just feel like I want to crawl in a hole and shrivel up. Randomly, the other part of this fact is that I started dancing with a professional company and I don't get nervous anymore. This makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Still trying to kind of discover why that happened within myself, but I'm not mad about it. The fourth fun fact is that I still wear pink tights each and every day for class, and that seems a little weird, especially in the professional realm. A lot of dancers wear black tights or no tights, cutoffs. Nope, I wear the full length seamed pink tights every class, and I do wear them over my leotard, so hopefully I don't look so like student-esque, but I just really enjoy the look of it and I think it's comfortable. I don't really like having pointe shoes on without tights underneath, which is definitely not a commonly held opinion, so that's kind of odd. But hey, it works for me, I like it, so whatever. The fifth fact is that I actually don't like wearing flat shoes for center. I don't know, I really enjoy pointe shoes. I feel more productive. I feel like my feet look better. I just look better. I dance, I don't know, maybe I don't dance better. Well, now I definitely do, because I practice center on flat so infrequently that when I do, I feel so useless and weird. Even though sometimes jumping can be really nice in flat shoes, but yeah, there's that. The sixth fact is that I play piano. I have since I was 6. I really enjoy it. I'm very passionate about music. I don't do it as often as I wish I could, or as I did in the past. I used to just do it like 2 hours a day during high school at home, not because anyone was forcing me. I actually had a very relaxed teacher. I just really loved it that much. I would choose it over watching TV any day. It's just something that I do for me, and I actually don't like doing it in front of other people or performing. It just makes me feel so good. That being said, I'm by no means like an expert in music, especially since I didn't really receive technical training with piano. I just kind of had the natural ability to read music and play it pretty well, and so my teacher was like, hey, you enjoy yourself, cool. I'm not gonna stress you with scales. I didn't even do scales, or I didn't know what so many normal music terms were up until college when I had to take music theory classes. Then it all started to make sense. Honestly, it's kind of shocking how little I know, but in comparison how I'm able to play despite not knowing all these things. However, I do know some things about music, and I definitely know when people are wrong. So the fun thing is that I love making friends with the pianists that play at class, no matter where I'm dancing. Even at a summer intensive, I usually go up and talk to them. I love like exchanging music with them. Like I have the sheet music for La La Land music. I love that movie. And one of my favorite pianists in Oklahoma, Ricardo, had some other things like The Girl from Ipanema and some really fun songs. So we were trading music, and it's just so fun. And kind of the bad side about really loving music and knowing a thing or two is that I get really frustrated sometimes when teachers just clearly have no regard for rhythm, for counting, just general musicality and music knowledge and terminology and things like that. And so knowing at least a little bit about music, or knowing the difference between like a 2 and a 3, you know, duple or triple meter, It's pretty essential whenever you're teaching at a high level, or just really any level. And so when teachers come in who are well-renowned and don't know music, I'm like sitting there in the back trying to not be condescending, because obviously that's not my place, but sometimes I just get a little heated when people like don't know that they are, or they're not aware that they are only making combinations that are 3 counts of 8 long, rather than completing the phrase and it's 4, you know, that's normal structure. But anyway, that's enough of that. So the 7th fact is that I don't even consider myself to be very good at pirouettes at all, but pirouettes to a tango are my jam. Oh my gosh, play a tango for anything. I will like light on fire, I swear. I just love it whenever there are artistic combinations and the teachers have us do like fun things with the upper body, and especially when the teacher's playing it, or the pianist is playing a tango, it just like gets so like spicy and fun. I don't know, I just feel like I could be more artistic and experimental and a little bit daring and let my personality show, because oh man, I feel like I've made many a teacher regret asking us to either make something up or go too far. I'll tell you when it's too much, because Kirsten Kemp takes that as a challenge. I can be a ham, like big time. So despite enjoying the process more than performing for most of my career as a dancer or time dancing, now I definitely enjoy performing more, but I'd say the moment I look forward to the most in my life as a dancer is the moment when I'm in the wings about to go on stage, and right as you go on stage, there's just so much rush of adrenaline. Anyone who's performed knows this, and it's just like very disorienting, and then all of a sudden you're out there and people are looking at you and you're looking at them. Well, you can't really see the audience most of the time, but it's just like, okay, we're doing this. This is exciting. This is all we've worked for. Oh my goodness. And I especially cherish the moments in the wing, like the first, or the, like 2 8 counts usually before we go on stage. It's just so fun to be with my peers in the wings and like mess around and just say, okay guys, let's do this, let's go, and like just get really hyped up, and it's just so fun. And I really appreciate especially how my peers in Oklahoma City Ballet are just such champs, and I just love being with them and dancing with them, and yeah, we have a really good time, so I cherish those moments. So the 9th fact is one that it's probably not very surprising to you guys, but I definitely am a talker in ballet class. I hope to not be foolish about this. I try to really monitor the room and the teacher and make sure that I'm not really talking when it's very inappropriate to do so. However, I just really enjoy just being close to my peers and open with them, and just creating a warm environment and more camaraderie. And I just really like you know, chatting sometimes, but still being aware of the situation that's going on in the room. And obviously I'm focused, but within that context, I'm a bit of a talker. So, might get some hate for number 10. For some reason, well, I have my reasons, but I feel like it would just be a little bit exorbitant to go into it in this video, but I'm just not super fond of Swan Lake, to be honest. Now, I'm not saying I hate it. I don't like watching it. I really enjoy dancing it. I think it's beautiful to dance, and certainly always a privilege to do so. But something about just the melodramatic nature of the ballet, and its length, and kind of the fragility of Odette as a female character, despite being, you know, the queen of the swans and stuff, I'm just like not super drawn to it. That being said, Odette is certainly not as fragile of a female character as some other leads in other ballets. Anyway, so I just feel like everyone else in the dance world is just like, oh my gosh, Swan Lake is the best, and I'm over there like, yeah. But anyway, The weird thing is that maybe Swan Lake isn't my favorite to go watch a million times. However, Nutcracker doesn't get old for me. And despite the fact that I performed it probably, I think, like 14 times this year, I didn't get tired of it, really. And this might have been because I hadn't done Nutcracker in like 3 years. But still, I feel like that's kind of odd. Anyway, I think this is getting a little too long and I don't know, maybe boring for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I discuss 10, I don't know if they're strange, 10 facts, we'll just say 10 facts about me as a normal person, not ballet related. So anyway, I'll see you guys in that one. Bye!